Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite card games that was just released. It's called San Juan, and it was released by Ravensburger Digital. In San Juan, players are building homes and trying to score the most points after building 12 buildings. This game is quite fun, and let's take a look and see how it works on iOS. In San Juan, players have the options to play locally or online. Locally, they can play against human opponents that are nearby or with computer opponents. As you see, players can select the color they wish to be as well as the level of the AI. There are 3 levels available, and they can also do a mix of human and AI players. Players also have the option to decide who will be the first player or select a random player to go first, which is what I recommend. Once they have the settings the way they like them, you can get straight into a game. In each round of San Juan, each player will select one of the 5 available roles. As you see, when it's your turn to select, they will pop up and they will show you what they are. It does not give you a way to see exactly what they do in this view, so you will need to learn this in the tutorial or in the rulebook before playing. After looking at my hand, I decide that perhaps building is not my best option, so I go with Counselor, which allows me to look at 4 cards, and select one of them. In the game, players will continue to select roles and other players can follow them. The goal is to collect many cards that you can use to build buildings, as your hand is also your resource pile. The interface was well planned out, and your hand will pop out at the appropriate time or any other cards you need to interact with. It always tells you what you need to do and allows you to select the targets of the different actions. I think one little annoyance is that if you have your hand open and then another option comes up, you need to close your hand automatically before that option is available. I think this was to give the player a chance to look at their hand, but it does seem to hinder me in some cases. The winner of San Juan is the person to score the most points after they have scored all their buildings as well as any special buildings that give them additional points. San Juan is not an extremely complex game, but it will take some time to learn. Luckily, the app features a tutorial which is great for new players. If you are a new player, this tutorial is very well done, and I think will serve you well in learning the game. So if you are new to the game, do not be afraid to go ahead and check out this tutorial. As mentioned before, San Juan features online play with a mix of human and AI players. If you are a fan of human competition, this is definitely a great way to play online, though the games are currently live. There are also other settings and language settings as well as audio settings. There are also achievements, which are fun to try and do as they have you play the game in certain ways, and also leaderboards where you can see your overall points scored as well as other types of tracking. San Juan is one of my favorite card games as I enjoy its elegance. It has different paths to victory, but those are easily dictated by your opening hand or other factors throughout the game. I enjoyed the game immensely on iOS. I think the interface is well done. I think the AI opponents, while fairly simple on the first couple of levels, do get challenging later on. It may not be for all players, as we all know I'm not amazing at games, but I believe that there is quite a challenge there if you are looking for it. There have been 2 major complaints levied at this app. The first is regarding price, which I won't get into here as I feel that I'm not able to really comment on that discussion. The second is the lack of asynchronous online multiplayer. I agree this is a feature that may have been great to see. Perhaps the developers were afraid because of the following mechanic that it would have made into micro asynchronous turns, which can become tiresome and perhaps make it fail in that method, though it will be great to possibly see this feature implemented later on. The game overall is something that I enjoy, but there definitely is some room for improvement. Like I said, the hand mechanic is a little burdensome. Also, there would be nice to have some additional leaderboards, perhaps that deal with your high score in a game, as I feel that that's a good tracker of how well you did in a particular game. If you are a fan of San Juan, I definitely recommend this implementation. You probably already own it at this point, but it is a great implementation with a great interface, and it is a great way to experience the game on the go, especially against AI, which is nice. If you are not yet a fan, this is a great way to learn the game, and is a great way to perfect your skills. It is definitely another quality release from Ravensburger Digital, and it continues to show that they know how to work with great developers, and I am excited to see what else they will release in the future.